13 years old when I realize I am lone thistle growing in a field of heathers. My skin is translucent, pale, and purple like I have been drinking bleach. My spines do not protrude yet. I'm 16. My skin is pale, I'm so much thinner than I realize my bones are projected leaves beneath a white prom dress. There's an orchid corsage on my wrist, and the boy I'm dancing with remembers the one who tried to rip me from the soil before I bloomed and calls him a good guy. I don't want to kiss him anymore. Tomorrow morning, I will feel his hands all over my jutting bones. For the first time, my skin feels like my own when I tell him to stop. The word, stop, blooms from my mouth, a red rose that I hold out to him. He takes it hesitantly, a minor argument, his hands holding to my skin like something that will be lost in the full light of day. I don't warn him to mind the thorns. Next week, I will tell him that we need to break up because I'm moving away, he's moving away, and I'm too young for him anyway. I'll tell him I adore him, and he will believe me. I plant seeds under his skin and wait for them to blossom into violets. The next boy will be covered in carnations like a homecoming float. This continues. It's always the way their hands feel on my leaves and stems that tells me it's time to seed, when their wandering fingers become an infestation of hungry aphids chewing on me. I smell the fragrance of everything that could have been, and I set them free. I plant gardens of iris, petunias, and tulips beneath the skin of all the wrong boys and leave them growing in the light of it's not you, it's me. I will always be a weed-pretending flower, unpicked and dying to feed my own deep roots. I am 22, saying stop to another hand trying to rip me from the ground. My body is round and full with seeds he has planted beneath my flesh. He takes me full in his hand, lets the blooming rose fall to the dirt beneath me. I stare at it while he plants his feet, pulls with all the strength in his arms. When he lets go, the ground below us is full of spines. His hands are full of my splintered skin. Looking at him, I know that his hands, mouth, and eyes will sprout Venus flytraps. I feel guilty for every unsuspecting fly he will devour. For the next 8 years, I seed only dandelion and morning glory. They spread to anyone who touches me. My bloated body rests in a nest of vines. This is all I have to offer boys who bring me stolen daisies. They know me as a weed and try not to pick me. When the right one finds me, I am 30, still a thistle covered in spiny skin, undisturbed. He is a soft wind, never plucking me from the earth, but encouraging me to spread myself into the soil and grow.
Whoa!